Tesla just pushed into all-time highs again. And when a stock is this strong, most people think there are only two choices: buy it and hope, or sit on the sidelines. But experienced traders, well, they think very differently. When a stock like Tesla is trading this powerfully, well, volatility rises, options premiums expand, and expectations get priced in. That's important because markets don't just move on direction, they move on expectation versus reality. One approach that some traders explore in situations like this is using covered calls, not to bet against Tesla, but to structure the position so that time itself is working for them. The idea is simple in theory. You own the stock and you sell short-term expectations against it. That expectation is what I call the juice, the extrinsic value baked into the option. Here's the key point that most investors miss. Using covered calls doesn't mean that you're bearish. In fact, it's a bullish strategy. It doesn't mean you think Tesla can't go higher. It means that you're making a deliberate trade-off, and the whole world is about trade-offs. Life is about trade-offs between unlimited upside and structured cash flow potential. Does that make sense? And that cash flow potential is while you're still participating in strength, right? You want your stock to go higher. And yes, even if Tesla continues higher, there are ways that traders can manage strikes, timing, and positioning so they're not just sitting there and hoping, right? We don't want to be just hoping. We want to have a process, not prediction. I'm not Nostradamus. You're not Nostradamus. We don't know which way the stock is going. It's all about probabilities, and the probabilities right now are saying it's hitting all-time highs. Now, I'm not telling you what to trade. That's the last thing I want to do. I want you to learn this. I'm not telling you what Tesla will do next because I have no idea. I'm just showing you how seasoned traders think when stocks are strong, emotional, expensive, and how they can let the juice work alongside price movement instead of relying on price alone. This is actually a simple process. You buy a stock, or you could buy a leap, and then you sell an option at the price that you think is right for you in order to get the income. If you're an income investor, you want the stock to go to your strike price or higher. That's the most you can make on the trade. Yeah, you'll always look back and go, oh man, if Tesla takes off, for example, you look back and you go, oh man, I wish I'd have not sold those covered calls. But you know what? Trees don't grow to the sky. They grow and then they stop growing. When they stop growing, then you're still own the stock potentially if you've been rolling up every week, and you can continue to sell covered calls at a higher strike price. And you're still making the income even when the stock is not going up. So we want the stock to be at the right spot on the chart. We want the market to give us that tailwind to push it at the right spot on the chart. We even want the stock to go higher because we want to get the juice. But we don't want the stock to go higher because we're making money on the upside. Our money is from the income. I always say it's like this. Let's say you buy a house for $300,000 and you want to rent it out to people. So you rent it out for, say, $3,000 a month. Do you watch Zillow every day like you watch your stocks, hoping that the house is going to go up in value? No. You care about the $3,000 a month coming in. It may go up in value. It may stay the same. And it may decline like things are happening in some markets right now. You kind of don't care as long as you can keep that tenant in there making the $3,000 a month. So I'm looking at the chart here and I see Tesla is right at an all-time high. If you draw a line here from this all-time high back here, this is a weekly chart, by the way, and this looks a lot cleaner than a daily chart right now. But you can see that all-time high is at 488 and like 488.54. Well, it's right around that. Right now it's trading at 482.62. It's been kind of moving up and down in this little range around 488 this whole week, which means that the sellers aren't in charge selling it off the top. And those of you that are like, well, I can't buy the stock at its all-time high. How do you think it's going to make another all-time high if it doesn't hit an all-time high? Well, that's what happens. I sat through this with Tesla in 2020 and 2021, where it kept making new highs. And all I did was sell covered calls, and I made the juice every week. And that was enough for me. I didn't get quadruple and triple on the stock price, but I got a lot of juice. I made a lot of income during that period of time. And so I'm here to tell you that I'm living proof that if the stock keeps going past your strike price and you just keep rolling it up, even though it might be costly sometimes to roll it up, that's using in the money amount that's paid for by the increase in your base position. So you're really not losing money. You're only getting the juice. That's the net effect of it. If you don't believe me, you can just do some math on it. A lot of you will challenge me on it because you're not willing to sit down and do the math. Focus on the extrinsic value, the juice. That's not the whole premium. That's the out of the money amount in this case. That's the juice. And that's the amount of income that you get because that decays every week as it goes forward. So to me, even though Tesla is at an all-time high, and I think it's going to go a lot higher with robotics and robo-taxis and all the great things that are going on at Tesla, even though their earnings have been suffering lately, I still think the stock will go up. I don't know that the stock will go up. In fact, I have no idea if it won't go down. I have no clue. What I do know is that I can get juice every single week, and that income is cash flow, and cash flow is king. So if you want to learn how to do this, I do this and teach this every single week. Thanks for joining me on this one, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.